your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Narito na ang Oras ng Ligaya with Tita Josie, Sundays, 6 p.m. on PHLV Radio. And now, your host, Tita Josie.
Hello everyone! Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Josie Harrison. Dito po ako sa Las Vegas, Nevada. Ang aming pinakamalaking radio station. Ito po ay pag-aari ni Johan Saison. Ang aming building ay kaharap na kaharap na inyong pinaging gusto pa, paano ba yung sabi sa Tagalog, ang lagi niyong pamilihan ng mga pagkain natin Pilipino, ang walang iba kundi ang, nakalimutan ko ang pangalan.
Seafood City!
Diyan yung mga bibiglatang mga isda, mga sabi pang gulay, lahat na ating ang panghagsa at pagkain. Kami ay nasa convenient place dito sa Las Vegas, Nevada, Maryland Parkway. Ngayon pong araw na ito, tuwing linggo, alas 6 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi ang ating programang Oras ng Ligaya. Ngayong gabi ang aking kasama dito ay walang iba kundi si Divine Calyado. Siya po ay nasa Jacksonville, Florida. At isa pa rin po ay si Gilbert Glorioso na nandito po sa Las Vegas, Nevada. Sige, Divine, ipakilala mo nga ating bisita ngayong gabi.
Hi! Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. And also, welcome to another episode of Oras ng Ligaya. Tita, maraming salamat po. So, Kuya G is in the house tonight with us.
Yes. Hello. Yes, it's nice to be back again, of course, dito live sa Oras ng Ligaya. Of course, just want to let everyone know that we're simultaneously on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Amazon Fire TV. And we also have the radio app, which is free, totally for free for your Apple device and your Google device. Just head over to your Play Store or your App Store, type in PH for Philippines, LV for Las Vegas Radio, and you'll hear what's going on like right now. Dito sa PHLV Radio. We also have Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and TuneIn. Back to you, Divine.
Okay, so our guest for tonight are the Mellow Dees. They are an alternative rock band based in Los Angeles, California. Melody Del Mundo, former vocalist of dream pop group Sugar Hiccup, and Wolf Gamora, former drummer of hard rock outfits Wolfgang, are seasoned musicians of the 90s rock music scene in the Philippines. Combining forces with guitar wizard and singer-songwriter Mr. Robin Rivera, the self-described lounge punk trio was complete. The band is scheduled to release their first full-length album this November. Their singles Laman, Runin, and Sakim are streaming now on all favorite music platforms. They have an upcoming shows at Noy Pits, downtown Los Angeles, next Saturday, September the 23rd. Please welcome our guest for tonight, the Mellow Dees. Hi guys, welcome to the show.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hello.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are.
Kaya nga all around tayo. At saka, gusto lang natin sabihin sa ating mga nanonood at nakikinig na pwede silang maglagay ng kanilang comment sa ating programa, no? At mababasa natin.
Yeah, so Melody is in Los Angeles, then Robin is in
Chicago.
And then I don't think I introduced the other one. I'm sorry.
Wolf and Melody are both in California.
Oh, okay. Hi, Wolf. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Orange County, California.
Wow, represent. Of course, you have to represent.
Disneyland, kamo Disneyland.
Oo nga pala, Disneyland.
Ayaw pa.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been there. Oh my gosh. So you guys will be performing soon in LA. Can you tell us more about that before we ask our first questions?
Yeah, so this coming Saturday, we're going to be at Noy Pits in downtown Los Angeles. We're going to be with other bands performing that night, but it's supposedly something that we want to do every month at this venue. We've played here. This is going to be probably our fourth time playing there. Kaya masaya and excited kami. We feel at home. We feel at home playing at Noipits. And then the other bands, New Vera is going to be performing that night. We have Monarch, and then we have another band called Zosimo. So it's going to be a fun night. It's a free show. We're going to play a full hour set. The show starts at 8 p.m. So come and join us.
And it's all ages.
Yes.
Wow.
Food is great. So
Yan, Kuya Gio, you have an invitation already.
Yeah.
Yes, Kuya G, yung
Yes.
pinakamalapit. Yan.
And we're,
Kaya na tayo.
and we're also selling our merchandise at the show. So we are selling t-shirts and posters. So bring extra money and put it to good use. Give it to us so we can make more music for you.
Yes, please support the band para
Yes,
you'll hear
thank you.
more of their their compositions online on all music platforms. Okay, so first question for all the band members. So, you guys came from the Philippines, like Melody did, and also Robin, and also Wolf. So how did you guys get together here in the States?
Who wants go Melody? You take
Yeah,
this.
okay. So we basically met back in 2019. The last quarter of 2019, we met, and then we tried to we tried to see if we could collaborate and make music together. And we did. After a few jamming sessions, we wanted to pursue, the band to make new music, pero nagpandemya po. So 2020 came to a halt all the way through siguro we reunited July of 2021. And then that's when we decided that, okay, the fire's still there. We still want to collaborate together, play music together, and we have all these songs that we can work on for a full album. So we started honing the songs, and then January of last year is when we stepped in a recording studio and then recorded 8 songs. And here we are, still a band together, performing live shows together, and with an upcoming album that is due to come out in a couple of months.
Wow. Tita, do you have any questions for them?
Well, gusto ko lang i-advise sa kanila na ang ating radyo Divine ay nagpapatugtog ng mga musika, no? Yun lang ang
Opo.
sinasabi sa ating guest. Pakisabi mo nga sa kanila na pwede silang patala ng record sa atin.
Yes po, Tita. So that would be with Kuya G's show. Di ba, Kuya G? Every Monday to Fridays.
Yeah, 3 to 5 p.m. Las Vegas time. We have the radio program where we can play your songs, and people can
Sure.
request for your music too. So yeah,
Right.
if we can get a copy, and we can go ahead and play it
Yeah.
on our show. Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Just let me know what you need. We have the mastered versions of the MP3 as well, or it's streaming online as well. Pero we have like 4 songs already out as singles. We have 2 Tagalog songs and 2 English songs. So you can choose your pick. You could play all of them if you like, but I'll connect with you so you could start playing them. Thank you so much. We
Yes,
appreciate that.
definitely. Thank you.
Yes. So si Kuya G ang bahala dyan. Yeah, they could go on the PHLV app and of course request your songs. So while he's playing the regular songs, and syempre, pag may nag-request, syempre, we're gonna sneak that song in. And of course, can keep on replaying it every day. Basta keep on requesting it. Diba, Kuya G?
Yes, indeed.
Let's go old school. Request on the radio again.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes. Talaga. Buhayin natin,
Talaga,
diba?
power to the people, man.
Of course.
No, stop with the algorithms. It has to be by request, like the old, like it should be,
That will help you out on your music, and at the same time, it will help din kami tulong
Yeah.
sa ating radyo para makilala din. Sa radyo namin pwede yon. Kaya
Exactly.
in a way, bibigayan tayo.
Yeah,
Yep.
Salamat po. Thank you.
yan. With the band here in the US, how often do you guys like practice together? Kasi 'di ba napakahirap, you guys are both of you are in LA, then Robin is from it travels a lot. So do you guys like practice online?
No,
Rob, answer that. Rob.
I go to California 2 weeks out of the month.
Oh,
It's so we also have shows at least once or twice a month. So I do make it back. Even the bassist that we play with, Phil, he lives in San Diego, so that's quite a drive. So
Yeah.
we all meet up at Mellow Dees, and we run through everything, we go through everything, and then we rehearse like a few days before the show, so that the travel is not so hectic and all that. So yeah, it's worked out. There's never been like a big problem yet. Thank God.
Yeah. Kasi during the pandemic, it was so hard. All of the musicians lost their jobs, especially in the Philippines. So they used like social media and all
Yeah.
that stuff to practice. So me singing with the bands in the Philippines, napakahirap kasi. Kaya that's why I asked that question. That how do you guys practice, especially
Well,
with that?
yeah, we like Robin said, we go to Melody's house. Um, Thankfully we can play loud music in her house, in her neighborhood, and her neighbors don't complain. Not like my neighborhood. If I just drop the cymbal by accident, they're gonna call the police.
Oh, wow. Para
I
palang
mean,
neighborhood ko yan, ah.
Yeah, it's like you can't play loud live music in my neighborhood, so it's a blessing that we can do it in hers. Nobody cares. So yeah, and we play full volume, performance volume. We and then we just run the set because thankfully we're all seasoned musicians, so everybody does their homework. They practice on their own. We decide on the cover songs that we're gonna play and the originals that we're gonna play, and then we go home and learn them. And then the jam, the practice session, is to just actually refine the performance, because we already are coming in prepared, and we know that this song is gonna we're gonna it's gonna happen right away, because we're all professional musicians and experienced musicians, and it's fun, and we do it like a day or two before the gig. So because we can't really practice every week, it's because it's quite a drive, and Robin's not in California all the time. But when we do, we run the set twice, back and forth, and then we go back to our houses and reconvene at the show. And the show is actually another practice session for us, because it builds your muscle memory. Especially me, I'm a drummer. I'm a physical. It's very physical. So I have to let my muscles get used to playing all the time, or else I'm gonna end up stiff, and it's not gonna flow too much.
that's
So and same with all the other musicians in the band, and then the gig itself is another chance for us to play together as a unit, which is very important. The more a band plays together, the better it is, so
yeah, that's right.
Mhm. Yeah, masarap pala sila titang kasama mag-practice. I like those kind of people that, okay, let's go. Pagdating
Yeah.
talaga sa practice, talagang you need to know your stuff.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
for your genre of music, why alternative? Why alternative music? Why did you pick that genre above everything else?
I don't think
There
it's
you go,
something
Robin.
I don't think it's something that we picked. It's just something that we did, and that's that. I mean, I don't even know if we're like fully alternative. People only say alternative because we're not metal. We're not that loud, but we can get pretty intense. We We do a lot of psychedelic stuff. We do a lot of old rock and roll stuff. And we do have like I want to say chill songs, but they're not even that quiet. You know what I mean? We're still very danceable. We're still very like there's groove to everything that we do, but we're not super heavy. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Okay,
can
good.
still hear you, Robin.
Okay, good. Because I got a phone call and I'm like, oh, this is a really bad time for that phone call. But so what I'm trying to say is, we didn't make it a point to be like we're gonna be an alternative band. We're gonna be this kind of band. We just wanted to write, and we let you guys decide what kind of music we are, and in a lot of ways that makes us very like different, versatile. We're not. We don't play the same. We play the same songs, but we don't play it the same way twice. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're all coming from our different. Each member has a different, very different scope of musical influences that affect the way they write a song, they approach the songwriting part, but the beautiful thing about being in a band is that you can have this wide array of musical influences, but the band members, they have similar likes. There are things that are in common between the three members, and that's what we work on. Those things that we can how would you say, it's like I can play a Metallica style song, which I actually play on this band. So, but when we combine it with melody style of vocals, which is a whole different genre of music where she's taking that influence from, and we combine it, and then that's how the Melodies sound is right now. And I would say that alternative rock is a really good description of our music, because it's like it's just flowing. We're not deciding, okay, we're just a strictly metal band, like like a lot of metal bands. We're a band that plays anything that comes through us. We're open to it, be it a reggae style song, be it a rock and roll song, be it a more mainstream sounding song. It doesn't matter, just as long as it comes out and it comes out well. That's our music. And I think that's what alternative, for me personally, would connect to our music, because it's very different. If you like our band because of our music, then you're a person with very varied tastes in music, that you're gonna get it. It's like, oh, that's where they're coming from. I can do it. So,
Wolf, I want to ask you, in your program, when you have, let's say, you call it set one, do you select the music that you will sing in set one or set two, or how do you communicate? How do you know the music that you're gonna play?
so we decide on a set list. That's like, and then so far we only
decide that before you perform.
Oh yeah, we decide on that during the rehearsal.
Oh,
And then we decide on the sequence, and then we practice the sequence.
I see.
So we're practicing the show itself. It's not just a jumble of songs. It's like,
And that's what I'm getting a while ago. I mean, that's gonna be hard, because you don't know what's next, or what is included.
Yeah, it's very planned. It's very I'm kind of an organized kind of person when it comes to that. So
But I'm sorry. We are also dynamic. There's a couple of times wherein we already had the set list, sort of locked in, right? Like for example, when we performed in Canada, we had to adjust a couple of songs, because the crowd was either they were just digging the fast-paced songs, and we need to just keep hitting them with it.
Yeah.
Or for example, the last show we had, we had to switch, or we had to remove one song and change and fill in one that was not actually on the set list. But we knew this song before, so we had to do some kind of changes depending on the crowd. And the energy and the vibe of the audience, right? But pretty much everything is set, everything is locked in. But we have to be dynamic as well, because it's a live show. It's not recorded, it's not filmed. So we have to also feel the energy of the people, and also how they are digging our performance at that time.
Yeah,
That's okay.
very true.
So who writes your songs? Is it
Melody.
Melody or is it?
Melody.
Oh,
Yeah,
Melody writes all the songs.
I wrote them from scratch, basically, meaning it's just a guitar accompaniment. When I had the guys listen to it back in 2019, it was just an acoustic version, basically a demo. And then when we all played together, I didn't have to ask them what to do with it, right? Or with them. Basically, they felt, or they needed that this is the right drum sound for it, or the right beat for it, or the right rhythm. And then Robin is so colorful when it comes to his guitar playing. So these guys just musically really made the songs come into life. So I'm just like the skeleton, pretty much the structure, but then these guys gave the flesh, and gave the songs a persona. I called my songs, each of them a person, or like a persona, because they have their own they have their own feelings, they have their own emotions, they have their own messages, and these guys just fit perfectly musically what those songs need to sound like, or the end product of it all is very beautiful because of the sounds that they created for each of the songs.
That's good.
Also,
Congratulations.
talagang Melody made you guys think out of the box on how to bring her song back, come to life, di ba?
Yeah,
Ang
I mean, it
galing.
was great for me because in my former band, Wolfgang, we would write the song from scratch. I mean, that is one of the hardest things to do, because you have a blank slate, and you have to imagine a song from out of nowhere. You have to create something from nothing. That's really hard. And then it's harder when you're like let's say 3 instrumentalists in the band, and you're just sitting looking at each other. Okay, so who's got an idea from the start? But with here, Melody's such a good songwriter, and it comes very naturally to her, that I just have to do my part, and Robin has to do his part, and it's refreshing to work that way, because it's like we trust that the songs that are going to come out from her imagination are going to be good, and then it just goes up from good, because she's been passing me like demos through the phone, and then I would hear it, and I'm like, wow, this song is already complete. And then now all I have to do is run my imagination and see what I can do to enhance that song and make it.
Oh, Robin, does your father has an influence with you?
No.
Okay.
Sundan
You don't ask him for advice or anything. You just go on your own.
So, I mean, if we're gonna ask that question to me, if you're gonna ask me that question about my dad or my mom,
In your
my
mouth.
dad, my mom doesn't write, so I didn't ask her for anything except dancing lessons, which I still don't do. But my dad does write. He wrote for Regine, he wrote for my mom, he wrote for himself and a bunch of other people. But he has Louis Ocampo, and if you guys are familiar with Louis Ocampo, he's my favorite musical director of the Philippines. But you have him; he knows how to play every instrument. I think he went to Berkeley, right? I think that's very factual. So my dad loves to write poetry, which is essentially lyrics, and maybe he'll hum a melody. I know he does melodies, but what he normally does is, back in the day, I think during the early '90s, my dad and Louis would be on the phone all the time, and Louis will have like a song, like "I'll Be There for You," for example. That song was written from Louis Ocampo for his kids, and at that time, my dad had my brother, and they just collaborated. In other words, so 50-50. Louis Ocampo did all the music, and my dad did all the lyrics. But when it comes to me, I do both. But I have not. I did that with one of our songs, but it's not any of the singles. So I do write my own music. I do write my own lyrics. But when it comes to melodies, I don't. I'm. It's the most relaxed I've ever been when it comes to writing, because I don't have to write the words. It's just I don't even have to write the chords. I just have to add little things here and there, and that's it. And for me, that's the most fun, because I have the least amount of stress when it comes to writing, and I just get to have fun with all the little gadgets that I have, all the notes that I can play. I just now I'm open to all of it, and if it's too much or too little, just tell me, and we'll adjust. There's no hard feelings. It's music. We all want it to be. The whole goal is to make a song, and it's not about you don't want it to be like Robin is in this song. Make sure you know that's some people are like that, and it's like no, it's about a song, and Melody is nice enough to share it with us, and Wolf and I are just honored to be a part of the song.
Yeah.
In this album too, we have one song that Robin wrote musically.
But see, musically, I mean that it was supposed to be for my album, but I thought that's too intense for me, and then I just showed it to you guys, and like in a week, Melody had written lyrics. I was like, okay, perfect. So
yeah,
that's why I almost said that I didn't collaborate like that, but we did. But yeah, it's all fun. Music is supposed to be shared. It's better if you share it with other people. That way the song becomes more alternative in a way. But if you do what I'm trying to do with my solo part, where I write the chords and I write myself, sometimes the songs become monotonous. And then because that's why you work with different producers at the very least, or you work with different musicians, because I would love to share. I would love that person's talent to be a part of my song, the same way Melody is doing it the same for us. So that's how it should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, talaga naman. And I'm really excited to hear your song. And right now, Kuya Yo is gonna play it for everybody. And this is the Mellow Dees song entitled Laman.
Naman.
Is it playing?
katapusan o giliw ko. Ika'y sadyang kaakit-akit, aking mundo sa layo mo. Ngunit hanggang saan ako'y ang alay ko sa'yo. Kahit hiram ako, laman, tikman mong paulit-ulit. Ibibigay sa'yo, bukod sa puso ko. Laman, tikman mong paulit-ulit. Aking laman, laman.
Yeah, that was their single, Laman. And the song kind of reminded me of a song by yung Sugar Hiccup song. I kind of
Talaga.
yeah. When you did the falsetto and the
Oh, yeah.
middle, yeah, there you go. Sabi ko,
Thank you.
yeah. It's very talagang malalaman mo, uy, very familiar. Kaagad yung
Signature sound yan. Signature sound yan.
Yeah, kaya nga eh. And I love that song. Nakalimutan ko lang talaga yung lyrics niya. It's been a while since I've heard it. Kaya sabi ko, oh, that's very familiar.
Thank
But
you.
anyway, Kuya G, can you tell all of our viewers kung saan nila tayo pwedeng i-follow and also to watch our shows?
Yes, once again, we are live on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Amazon Fire TV. Okay, we're also on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and TuneIn. Okay, we have the PHLVRadio.com website where you can see all of the shows. Of course, Oras ng Ligaya with our library there. And then the app is totally free for your Android phone or your Apple phone. Just head over to your App Store, your Google Play Store, and type in PH for Philippines, LV for Las Vegas Radio, and you'll hear what's going on like right now. Dito sa PHLV Radio. Okay? And then, of course, every Sunday, Oras ng Ligaya, 6 p.m. dito sa PHLV Radio. Okay,
Also,
back to you.
Kuya G has a show every Monday, which is Magandang Morning America, so don't forget about that.
Yes, Magandang Morning America kasama si Kuya Rex Ricarte. And of course, si DQG, Danielle Goodin. Yes.
Yeah.
Alam mo, Divine, ibanggit mo ng ating sponsor.
Of course. Tita, SendWave, ang money remittance app po na napakadali pong gamitin. Of course, we'd like to say thank you to Kuya Dan Santos. Kuya Dan, thank you so much. And
Of
also
course.
to Financial Rescue to Mr. Rod Mercado. Thank you, Kuya Tito Rod. Tito, Kuya talaga, Tito na ba yan? Napaghahalata tuloy yung iba.
Alam mo, Divine, gusto rin nating malaman na ating mga bisita ngayong gabi at ang mga nanonood sa atin na tayo ay meron tayong almost a minute or two lang o kaya 3. Binibigyan natin ang ating mga nanonood sa atin na meron tayong gospel song, meron tayong pananalangin sa Panginoong Diyos. Para yung mga iba hindi nakakapunta sa simbahan sa umaga ng linggo, meron din tayong solemn time, no? Kaya,
Yes po, Tita.
ready ka na ba, Diwan, sa ating gospel song?
Yes po, Tita. Saglit lang. You caught me off guard right there.
Okay, go ahead.
So we normally do this every Sunday. So for all of our viewers, of course, Tita does a prayer, but now we changed it to me singing a gospel song. So hope you like this one, and of course, happy blessed Sunday. Just what is it in me? Sometimes I just don't know what keeps me in your love. Why you never let me go. And though temptation finds its way to me. Teach me to trust in you with all of my heart, to lean on my own understanding, 'cause I just forget you won't give me what I can bear. Take me out of the dark, my Lord, I don't wanna be there. You never my side, you gave life to me to hold you, oh Jesus. I'm no longer the cold, and yet with you there, when I feel satisfied, I'd like to thank you every day. Not only would I feel that way, I never knew a man would give his life for sinners like me. And yet because he loves us so, he promised us eternity, and we can have the promise that we be, and we have faith and just believe. Teach us to trust in you with all of my heart, to lean not on our own understanding. Just forget you won't give me what I can bear. Take me out of the dark, my Lord, 'cause we don't wanna be alone. Take me out of the dark, my Lord, we don't wanna be there. My trust in you with all my heart, to lean not on my own understanding. Just forget you won't give me what I can bear. Take me out of the dark, my Lord, 'cause we don't wanna be alone. Take us out of the dark, my Lord, we don't wanna be there. Trust in you with all our hearts. My Lord. Thank you.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
Yan
Yeah,
po ay
medyo-
namin sa inyong lahat, sa lahat ng nanonood sa amin, na tuwing linggo tayo ay merong time sa ating Panginoon. Sana ay magpatuloy kayo ng pagdasal at sana ay pakinggan ng Panginoong Diyos ang lahat ng dasal natin, lalo sa akin. Thank you so much.
Yan. So, Tita,
Ngayon ba, Gilbert, meron ba tayo, at saka Divine, meron ba tayong mga messages sa Facebook na pwede niyong basahin?
I'm
Go ahead
gonna
now.
leave that. I'm gonna leave that
No,
to
go ahead.
you, G. No, I'm gonna
It's okay,
leave it up to
Divine.
you. I can't see it on my end. I don't know.
Me neither.
My electronic devices are not working right now. So hindi ko makita yung mga
Melody,
nanonood po
meron
sa
ka ba
amin.
mga kaibigan na sumulat sa Facebook? Meron ba mga comments na gusto mong basahin?
Yeah, I'll check it in
Meron na.
just a second.
Teka po, tita, kasi po nasa Zoom po ako.
Yeah,
Lilipat.
she
Habang
can't see it
sa-
either, Tita. Yeah,
I
so
have no
we
idea
would
how
just
to-
like to thank, of course, all of our viewers who are always here every Sunday with us here at Oras ng Ligaya. Ayan, maraming salamat po. Wala pong sa inyo pong suporta. Yan. Yun na lang po, Tita. To be safe. Kasi we can't see you guys for some reason. But anyway,
Yeah.
Tita, we would like to play the second song of our guest for tonight, which is entitled Lin Lang.
Okay.
This is a live version po that we performed at FPAC, the Fil-Am Festival event 2 weeks ago. So this is a live version,
Awesome.
which is also included in our album.
Yep. Here's Lin Lang by the Mellow Dees.
A song. It's a Tagalog song included in our album. Hope you guys like it. We're gonna slow down a bit. Hindi ko masundan
love your top, by the way. Ang ganda, ang ganda ng Pilipiniana niya.
Thank you very much for your performance. We really appreciate your performance tonight. Masayang-masaya lahat kami at nakilala ka namin. Ganun din kay Robin Rivera. Maraming salamat sa iyo. And Wolf Kimora, thank you very much. Sorry.
Thank you rin po.
And
Okay.
go ahead, Gilbert, the last word.
Okay. Okay, Melody, would you like to invite everybody? Where can they follow you? Where can they stream your performances as well as your music?
First of all, we would like to thank Tita Josie for having us here tonight. Marami pong salamat at kami po ay binigyan nyo ng pagkakataon mag-guest sa show nyo. PHLV Radio, of course, for having us here tonight. Divine, we've been talking and texting with each other since 2 months ago. And we would like to thank Tene as well for connecting us with you. And then, Kuya, we will send you our song so you could play on your station. Anyway, the Mellow Dees are going to perform next Saturday, September 23rd at Noy Pits in downtown LA. You can Google where the address is. So Noy Pits it's in the heart of Los Angeles. So please come and see us, especially if you're from the LA area. The show will start at 8 p.m. It's a free show. It's all ages. Food is great. The music is gonna be great because we have other bands performing that night as well. And please follow us. Please follow us on on all of our social media accounts. We're on Facebook, the Mellow Dees, MELLOW space DEES. You can also follow us on Instagram. We are also on YouTube. Our songs, the singles we've released are all in the music platforms, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Deezer. So we are all over the place. Just follow us and you'll know more about us.
Yeah. Thank you, Melody. And Wolf, last words to our viewers?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your support. Yes, follow the band. We need your support. There's a lot of there's a surgence of Filipino artists coming up here in America, of course, led by your son Jokoy, and we want to be part of that conversation and bring Pinoy rock to the world via Las Vegas, Nevada. So thank you.
Awesome.
So see you at the show. And we're going to be selling merch at the show, T-shirts and posters. And if you already have your Mellow Dees shirt, wear it at the show and represent, man. So I'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Where is Robin?
He had to leave. He has to pick up his girlfriend from work. So he said goodbye and he said thank you, by the way, for inviting us and for having us here.
Okay, go ahead, Gilbert.
Once again, another awesome show. Thank you so much to our guests for tonight. And of course, you can watch it again here. Dito sa Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Fire TV. Don't forget Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, and our website, PHLV Radio. And catch up with me and Kuya Rex tomorrow morning. Magandang Morning America, 7 to 9 a.m. Las Vegas time. Thank you.
Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Melody. Thank you so much, Wolf. Thank you so much to Robin, the Mellow Dees, and also thank you so much to Ixia Jewelry for my jewelry tonight, as well as Skinthetics of New York. Maraming salamat po. And I'll see you later on Mobile Rhythm Live for my every Sunday live stream. Maraming salamat ulit. I know you will see you again next Sunday here at PHLB Radio for another episode of Oras ng Ligaya. Thank you, guys. Tita?
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat sa pagsubaybay sa aming show. Kami po ay maligaya every time we are here on Studio 6 to 7 at night, every Sunday. Dito kami sa Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you very much.
Tuloy ang Ligaya next week. Oras ng Ligaya will be back next Sunday, 6 p.m. Las Vegas time. Only here on PHLV Radio.
Just like
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.